And the European All-Star starting lineup. As you take a look, with Kopka in goal, Pfeifenberger, Costa Curta, Hierro, Lemoine, Balikov, Paul Ince, Zidane, Boskic, Lakatos in action today. And for the rest of the world, Jacques Songo of Cameroon in goal, Hong on the back line, Ronaldo not starting. But you will have a chance to see Anthony Diavola representing Colombia, wearing the 11 shirt in blue, representing Colombia. Originally, Carlos Valderrama had been named to the side. A lot of changes for this friendly. And there is the man. I think you'd have to equate that man, Ronaldo, with the position that Roberto Baggio was in at this point 4 years ago.
Well, and guess what? They've made him captain, Bob. Isn't that nice? Yes, he has the armband of the captain, and he will, we all hope, be, of course, the impact player for the World Cup on '98. But, you know, one of the great things about the World Cups is there always is a surprise. There's always some player that comes out of the pack. As you mentioned before, Baggio did a great job, but there have been some terrific players. Paolo Rossi among them for Italy, and who knows who will come out of the pack this time to get us excited about World Cup '98.
Europe in white, the rest of the world in blue. Georges Visser of France is our referee, and we are set to go on what should be an entertaining evening from Marseille. Number 2 is Hong of Korea. Number 3, Margops of Chile in the defense. On a chilly evening, it's been a very cold week in Marseille with a lot of anticipation. Yes, this match, but also the draw to follow. Chilean defender Margas squaring it off to Hong. Touched inside by Diavola. Ronaldo. Back on it, Balikov of Bulgaria, number 7. Zidane of France, the number 10, and you hear the reaction. Zinedine Zidane ahead. To the right side to Lakatos inside. Would have trouble, no, back on it. Goal right off the bat, Marios Lakatos of Romania.
Well, we said there'd be no tackling. I didn't think we say there'd be no defense because there wasn't very much defense right there. But Mario Lakatos getting a nice pass from one of the other team. Bad mistake there on the back. When I think Pfeifenberger tried to release the ball, you see it come into him here as he wins the ball here. But the return ball right there, the number 5 player plays it right through. That was the number 5 was Nebet rather, and Mario Lakatos, the veteran Romanian, just puts it away in the corner. I've almost forgotten about Lakatos with all the great players that we saw in Romania, the Romanian team.
1 goal so far by Lakatos of Romania. Ronaldo controls that ball. Batistuta ahead of him. Diavola to his right. Diavola through ball onside. Diavola! And a goal for the Colombian from Major League Soccer.
And the man who replaced the irreplaceable Valderrama gets an assist from Ronaldo. And you saw another player up front. That was Batistuta, who was walking away to stay onside, and Diavola keeps very calm and slots it over the ankles of Koepka as he came out. A little toe poke through there, but Diavola runs through nicely, keeps his eye on the ball, watching the keeper now to see where he might go, and then there's just a little flick over his legs as the keeper committed. Koepka went down, and Diavola found the corner nicely. 1-1.
The opposing angle. Diavola Pitufo, his nickname, and so it is 1-1. In a game that figured to have some offense, and yes, we have seen
it's a bit, of course, too, even though there's a lot of individual skill available.
Bernal touched that ball away, and now Batistuta, Diavola, Ronaldo. Look at that one-touch passing, Ronaldo to the box, and a goal! How many times shall we see that next summer? Under very different circumstances.
Well,
but Ronaldo has put one in.
And the great skill of Ronaldo, not just in finishing this time, but the great fake he makes inside. You know, watch the little swivel he makes inside to set up the defender. There's the fake inside. Now he's got a little bit of room on the outside to make the shot. and he buries it exactly where they tell you in the clinic, at the far post. But the little inside fake was what froze the defender for just a minute, who's Hierro, who's no stiff as a defender, but he went for it, and Koepka could not protect the far post. Yep, terrific finish.
2-1, the world team leading Europe. Balikov now with his cross. If you can have touch in this match in the box, and now Batistuta for Ronaldo. The captain with his fluorescent armband has one goal. Batistuta, goal! Bati goal! 3-1.
What an exhibition for Andreas Koepka. It's not often he picks the ball out of the net 3 times in half an hour, but he's had to do it against this incredible finishing skill of Ronaldo and Batistuta. Not even a touch. Not a touch to set it up. Just a first-time, confident, inspired blast into the corner.
We promised you a fun match, and we've had 4 goals so far here in this first half.
Well, what did I say? 5?
Romario do with a goal and 2 assists so far. Gets it back from Batistuta. A through ball, Batistuta onside of the goal. I don't know if this performance will get him back into Daniel Passarella's lineup, but it's certainly thrilling a world audience tonight.
Well, look at Bernal's congratulate Ronaldo, as they know who made this goal. There's the ball put through. He very definitely is onside when the ball is released to him. And Koepka, with no chance, has got to reach back into the net, fish it out for the 4th time. But a little scoop pass over the top, the one touch, and then the cracking half volley. Just too powerful for Koepka to do anything with. But lovely skill by Ronaldo. 4-1.
He has a goal and 3 assists, so everything is full side. Batistuta, the keeper is out. Ronaldo heads it ahead. The goal is empty, but not the score sheet. Ronaldo.
All right. I think what we're hearing now is the crowd saying, take him off and bring on Ronaldo. At this point, we've seen enough of this. The Europeans are not amused. The rest of the world crowd having a lovely night. But look at this. Koepka comes out, but he's not going to hurl himself at this. He dives right by it.
Not tonight, not in this match.
No way. No way. And Ronaldo sticks his head in and then, of course, finishes it. A little head touch away, but interesting piece of acrobatics by Koepka there. Adding a little comedy to this, but it's not too funny to be down 5-1.
Ronaldo with the goal. He has 2 and 3 assists. Paul Ince with that ball. European side now wanting to get something going. They scored first, and it's been all world team, principally that man on the ball since then. 3 assists, 2 goals for Ronaldo. There's Anthony Diavola of the Metro Stars of Major League Soccer. Takes a push, but we play on. Zinedine Zidane of France. Pfeifenberger, but Bernal plays it back to his keeper, Jacques Songo of Cameroon.
Well, players to come off the bench in the second half for Europe to give them some help are Gordon Durie from Scotland and Slavis Jokanovic.
And we will see those substitutions. We talked about an offensive game, but we talked about the pressure on this man at the top of the show and the expectations for next summer, and he's just given you the beginning of a taste of what he can bring to a game.
Well, sure, it's not a good stuff, Bob.
Well, I'm hanging with you, so I've learned a petit peu. And we are set to go, and we'll pick up more substitutions as we go. Number 16 there is a substitute, Gordon Durie of Scotland.
Oh, you want to be sure you order the right food, Bob. That's all I'm concerned about for you in Marseille.
And you cannot get a bad meal in this town. Ronaldo, the biggest single sporting event in a sport, the World Cup next summer. Lakatos with Zidane in front of him. Through ball for Zidane. In the box, taken down. Corner kick.
Yeah, no penalty given there. The hometown hero trying to win something out of this, but I'm not so sure he didn't stumble rather than get hit. As you see the challenge coming in there. I might have stepped on the side of his foot, though, as you see the replay.
Now Balikov coming through with Buksic with him. Can Polding control that ball? Almost a scrum for it at the 18. Zidane. What can he do? Zidane. Deflection. Lebu, the goal for the Frenchman. And so the national hero has delivered.
Well, he keeps very calm here as the keeper comes out. He waits, he commits the keeper down, and then he opens up a space for himself. But what a narrow angle, and eventually he manages to crash it in off a lunging defender from the tightest of angles. Good piece of finishing by Zidane, after we saw at the other end not so great piece of finishing attempt by Ronaldo.
And substitutions during the flow of play. Ronaldo comes on. Dion Burton, virtually his lookalike, comes on. In fact, Dion has been nicknamed Ronaldo. Batistuta is coming off the pitch. And Hussein Suleimani, number 13 of Saudi Arabia, will come on. So Dion Burton is on.
Well, he didn't miss against the U.S. with a chance like that, or maybe not quite as difficult as that one, but he ran through on it beautifully. But what a great overlapping run from the back from Matthew, and then a good serve through, and he has to stretch a little bit, but he got the near post open. Terrific power from Dion.
Ronaldo get a little bit of sustenance on the bench. And also sign an autograph. He was signing autographs as he came out for the second half from photographers, security guards. He is the, we said, transcendent.
He came in late. And Suleiman. Paul Ince, of course, will be going off to a terrifically important match this weekend at 11:15 in the morning on Saturday. They play Manchester United in Liverpool.
And full time by negotiation interfered in midfield. Our referee Gilles Vissière of France has whistled the World Cup All-Star match to a conclusion. The rest of the world defeating Europe 5-2. Ronaldo, with the pressure of next summer on him, can look back fondly, I guess, on this night as a night when he gave the world a bit of a taste.
Well, it's a great idea to have a match here for the draw, and you might say that they each won a half. I mean, clearly the rest of the world ran away with the first half, and the Europeans